First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Back north.
Slot receiver headed right. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Slot man in motion right. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Quick hitting slant there, and he's going to be taken down. A chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal. Rodgers going up top again. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Lots of space past the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Big yardage down that left side. An even 40 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. That one is good. And the Huskies will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They send him right out of the slot. First down for Aaron. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the gun, Rodgers. Going right sideline and complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Falcons. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Here's a run going left.
gain of 9 yards. First down, Mexico City.
We are
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
so from the 36. It is 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This is caught down that right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Inside. Plant. Go to 50.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rock. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It is brought in the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Watkins motioning over. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. A first down throw from Rodgers. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Huskies will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He's going to tuck it and go.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Watkins motioning over. On third down, they'll throw from the gun.
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Get 300! Get 300! 300, get up!
Throwing, Rodgers. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Watkins motioning over. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Watkins motioning over. Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And he'll be taken down. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he will score again. Zay Flowers. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Back to the air again on second and 10. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Slot man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A run now on second down, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on third and long. Again, working deep downfield. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Rodgers on first down. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A-Rod now to throw on first down. A pass caught by Saquon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again. They'll run on second down. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And this winds up. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down, Mexico City.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Watkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Huskies ready to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
First down for Aaron. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies. The extra point is good. And the Huskies cut into the lead a little bit.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A first down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Get 300. Get 300.
In motion comes Walker. Again, it's Rodgers. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Over. Hey, 626.
Rodgers going up top again. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down.
Hey, 88.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. he needed to get rid of it, but did not. And he'll finally be taken down.
Get 300. Get 300.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for Rodgers. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Side. Side.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And if there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax, it's this quarterback.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
Jump
and
out.
yard.
No, no, no.
7-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That one, taken in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year.
The kick is good.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
From the gun, Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They send him right out of the slot. 2nd down, Rodgers. Got a man left side. It's caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Receiver in motion, going right. Rodgers on 1st down. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Throwing, Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
He's going to try it here again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Okay, ready?
So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Huskies will get just a bit closer.
52, Huskies 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He's going to look downfield once again. And the Huskies will take over here just past the 30.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Back to throw. Going up top. That's caught! And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the